them scripts daily reading, trying to pay off that price. I don't think they know freedom come from above in the name of his one and only son. Now that's true freedom. When you come under the blood, tell me, are you free? Are you really at liberty? Do you really truly have peace? Or are you in denial? Living in deceit underneath all them fake smiles. Wondering why you keep having trials. Drowning in your debt as it piles. Wondering where my God at? I've been praying, but for some reason things ain't changing. So you gotta ask yourself, is that freedom? Wondering if he gon' come when you really need him? If it's a question, then you ain't been free. I suggest you pick the book up and read. I can do all things in Christ who strengthens me. I rebuke the devil who weakens me. See, the law just gives you the keys. It's your faith that truly sets you free. Freedom through Christ is the only way we gon' get life you ain't never had. Freedom unless you in them scripts daily reading, trying to pay off that price. I don't think they know freedom come from above in the name of his one and only son. Now that's true freedom when you come under the blood. Now when I say hallelujah, I'll say yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah. When I say hallelujah, I'll say yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now when I say hallelujah, I'll say yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah. When I say hallelujah, I'll say yeah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Now when I say all, y'all say praises, all praises, all praises. When I say all, y'all say praises, all praises, all praises. Now when I say all, y'all say praises, all praises, all praises. When I say all, y'all say praises, all praises, all praises.
Yeshua answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin. And the servant abideth not in the house forever, but the Son abideth ever. If the Son therefore shall make you free, you shall be free indeed.
Only through the Son we free. That's why we pray without ceasing, constantly. That's how you get your mind right. Trust that. And in the midst of all the chaos, he gon' have your back. He gon' send a comforter just like he said he would. You just profess it out your mouth and don't have a doubt. We gotta walk like him if we wanna be free. Get rid of pride and believe in Messiah, you'll see. Freedom through Christ is the only way we gon' get life you ain't never had. Freedom unless you in them scripts daily reading, trying to pay off that price. I don't think they know. Freedom come from above in the name of his one and only son. Now that's true freedom when you come under the blood. Freedom through Christ is the only way we gon' get life you ain't never had. Freedom unless you in them scripts daily reading, trying to pay off that price. I don't think they know. Freedom come from above in the name of his one and only son. Now that's true freedom when you come under the blood. Come under the blood. Freedom through Christ is the only way we gon' get life you ain't never had. Freedom unless you in the scripts daily read, trying to pay off that price. I don't think they know. Freedom come from above in the name of his one and only son. Now that's true freedom. Yeah, when you come under the blood, come under the blood.
You only free when you come under the blood. Yeah, you only free when you come under the blood. Yeah. We gotta come under the blood. All praise to the Father, Son, and Holy
All right, fam, Shalom. We back again. Okay, that didn't take too long, did it? Fam? Okay, I did a sound check. That didn't take too long, did it? Let me look and see y'all comment. I send the car. I'll read your message later. All right. Let's go, part 2. Let's go. Yes, sir. All right. Okay. All right, let me get on into it then. He said, let's go. Let's go then. All right, fam. Let me get on in there. It ain't in no certain order because I kind of just boom. But it's basically news. It's basically news. All right. Now, this fella was selling body parts. Go figure that one. All right. This one right here, they saw fit to put cotton. I'm worried about in the black child's hair. They saw fit to put cotton in the Negro hair. And this right here is I'm gonna just tell you. I ain't gonna say nothing right now. Okay. Anybody got that link from the previous video to the Patreon? Please drop it in the chat. Please drop the link in the chat. Okay. I know we normally don't ask too much. There ain't been no trolls in the comment section lately. So, all right. Now, I want y'all to watch this right here. All right. Shalom, dark skin brother. To the second power. AKA dark skin brother 2. Let's watch this right here. Now, I want y'all to tell me what y'all notice that the police do not do. All right. I want y'all to, well, matter of fact, I want y'all to observe how reserved they are in danger. Okay? But a black man running away, no threat, running away, weaponless. See, let me let it play.
A wild story out of Oklahoma. A woman that was being detained allegedly slipped out of her handcuffs and grabs a deputy's rifle, then opened fire. According to deputies, the woman was being detained for erratic behavior when she was placed in the back of a patrol car. She was able to reach up on the console to unlock a switch to release an AR-15. She then figured out how to put a round in it and fire approximately 10 rounds at a deputy and a civilian.
It's a freak deal. It's one of these probably, I'm not going to say 1 in a million, but, it's one of those deals that, once it happens, then you go back and try to make sure it never happens again.
Both the officer and civilian sustained non-life-threatening injuries. After barricading herself in the car for nearly 3.5 hours, she surrendered. Officials say she tested positive for methamphetamine and now faces several charges.
How many times do they ever say a black person tested positive for drugs?
People were charged today for attempting to kidnap a 1-year-old child in Long Beach last week.
I might let that play since it's some news. You see how they try to give her out? She's not gonna get a lot of time. That opens the door. She tested positive for methamphetamines. That opens the door for a whole other legal argument. See what I'm saying? But let me let this play since somebody trying to kidnap a child. Let me see what this is.
Today for attempting to kidnap a 1-year-old child in Long Beach last week. Stacey Wilson and Walter Sullivan have been charged with 1 count each of attempted kidnapping of a victim under 14, along with 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. Wilson allegedly approached a woman walking with her daughter, then pointed a handgun demanding the child. Sullivan is accused of driving up next to them and firing what appears to be BB pellets.
Okay. All right, hold on.
The mayor of West Hollywood.
That's enough. That's her name, Rachel Zion Clay. They waited 3 hours to apprehend this woman, y'all. Y'all hear me? They waited 3 hours. When it's one of them. 3 hours. What's this? White man in Kentucky, 3 hour standout. Let me see what that works. I'm gonna just type white in and see what'll happen. Okay, let me see what kind of video I got. Let me see where he at. It's a white man in Kentucky. Let me go back. I think that's his name. Yeah, they even killed a dog. This is him. Yeah, I'm looking for his face. Let me see. Anybody got that link to the Patreon? They ain't showing the they touched him up, but that's all they did. That's a picture of him right there. He killed 3 police and a dog. See, I was gonna type his name in and get a picture, but that's him right there. All right. I'm gonna put this link in the chat. And thank you those of you who had already joined. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, they hit 2 channels yesterday. All right, so we taking evasive maneuvers. We taking some evasive maneuvers. Okay, we gonna keep doing what we doing though. Let me see here. Okay, all right, now let's see if I find another video of her shooting. It was a longer video. I'm looking for a longer video where they waited 3 hours. This here 3 minutes. They waited 3 hours. They didn't shoot the car. Remember the sister they killed in California? She was trying to get away from them in the car, and they just shot her down. They hit Mikael channel, Onika. Mikael main channel, and they hit one of the other ones. She gotta get this video to play.
Tonight, an Oklahoma woman is in jail after she managed to slip out of her handcuffs in the back of a police car, obtain an AR-15, and opened fire on sheriff's deputies, according to local police. The shocking moments were captured on the car's internal camera and police body cams. On Friday, Grady County Sheriff's deputies performed a welfare check on a woman found crawling around someone's yard while barking, according to the charging documents filed in court. The woman identified herself as 36-year-old Rachel Zion Clay. Police handcuffed her and placed her.
You know, they said she was crawling around on her hands while barking. They don't give a damn about black mental illness. People with a record of going into hospital for mental problems. They don't care. Okay? They don't care. You see how the media throw stuff in, how they help their own? Yeah, Screw Tube jail. He should be back next week, 7 days. Oh, Nika, he should be back 7 days. That's why we got that Patreon link in the chat. From now on, please. I want y'all, you moderators, to copy and paste that link in the chat. Just do it randomly. You ain't got to spam the chat with it. Just put it in there every night, like you see on other people's YouTube channel, how the moderator be posting links. Yeah, help us out, okay? Appreciate it.
Sheriff's deputies performed a welfare check on a woman found crawling around someone's yard while barking, according to the charging documents filed in court. The woman identified herself as 36-year-old Rachel Zion Clay. Police handcuffed her and placed her in protective custody in the back of a police car, according to the court documents. But while deputies were outside the car taking statements from civilians nearby, Clay managed to slip out of her cuffs and access a console in the front seat labeled gun, the undersheriff said in an interview. They say she was then able to load around into the chamber and fire outside the vehicle. Body camera footage released by police moments shots rang out. Confusion as deputies try to figure out what just happened.
Amy, I'm hit right here.
One civilian receiving a wound to the chest. He's later taken to the hospital, according to NBC affiliate KFOR, while the sheriff's deputy is only grazed by the bullet. As the deputies and the wounded bystander take cover and call for backup, more shots ring out.
Got a civilian hit.
Okay, where's the return fire? Huh? What a guns coming out? What a return fire at? See, when they come up with these excuses for reason why they kill the black folks, y'all, it's population control. It's keeping the stolen land. We killed off black indigenous people and we enslaved other black indigenous people. It's too many of y'all. Y'all gonna take the land over just by having babies. That's what it is. They ain't what y'all waiting on them to tell y'all what it is, or can y'all discern the sign of the time? The Bible gives you clues. You turn Mashiach said there's gonna be nation gonna rise against nation. And if you look that word nation up in the Bible, it's bloodline fighting against bloodline, aka ethnic cleansing, aka racial tension, aka race wars. But here we go.
What the heck?
Law enforcement expert Cheryl Dorsey weighing in on the incident.
Sometimes women are smaller frame and they have the ability to slip their hands through the cuff, even though the cuff may itself be locked.
With the arrival of backup begins an hours-long standoff as Clay barricades herself in the police car, refusing to emerge. After 3.5 hours of negotiations with...
Y'all hear that? They want to negotiate 3.5 hours. But they ain't got no patience for us. None. And I want y'all to, if you, in case you encounter one of these police, I want you to recognize when they are escalating and elevating the situation. They trying to maneuver you into a situation for a justifiable homicide or a justifiable kill due to escalation tactics. These folks is getting it. These folks is having meetings, getting in these back rooms, coming up with a huddle. They coming up with a no huddle offense. They coming up with a huddle and then coming back out trying to get it in. That's what's going on. All right.
Are refusing to emerge. After 3.5 hours of negotiations with police and the deployment of an armored breaching vehicle, the woman finally surrenders.
If it means saving a life, you take as much time as you need in order to bring this tactical situation to a successful conclusion.
Court documents from her arraignment on Monday include notes she allegedly managed to write while barricaded, revealing her disturbed state of mind. Efforts to reach Clay were unsuccessful, and she was not represented by an attorney at her initial court appearance.
It was a compilation of errors. I get that you want to have easy access to a AR-15, but not when you have a suspect in your vehicle. Another officer could have and should have been monitoring visually the suspect who was seated behind the car.
Clay was charged with 3 counts of shooting with intent to kill, and according to court documents, is currently being held on $1 million bail.
All right, Maya Eaglin joins us now here.
Now, they said shooting with intent to kill. Somehow, I don't think that's as bad as attempted murder. Somehow, I don't think that's quite as bad as attempted murder. But moving on. I haven't studied that law, intent to kill, but who knows? That's right. She don't need a lawyer.
So, Maya, is the sheriff's department going to do anything different now? Because obviously this woman seemed to get there pretty fast.
Right. So they're actually going to remove that console labeled gun, and they're going to find a new location for those extra weapons and also provide some additional training for their staff.
All right.
Thanks for.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. Let me see if there's a video to this. Anyway, 10 Chattanooga police officers reassigned after they misrepresented the truth, after they lied. You see how they look? You're gonna put this whole word in there when you could have put lied in there. After they lied, you're gonna put all this in there. Look, all this in there. 10 Chattanooga police officers reassigned after they lied. All that means lied. Misrepresented the truth. Lied. Your clue should be a false report. See, we don't get this kind of stuff We don't get this treatment. Hey, one of us, 10 Negroes, hey, 5. Hey, 10 black police. You ain't gonna have 10 black police, but nevertheless, 10 black police fired after they lied because they tried a false police report. Well, all right, this is Chattanooga, Tennessee, and then you got your corrupt news network, CNN, corrupt news network covering for them with all that in there instead of saying lies. Hey, don't they teach you in school or in college to use less words as possible? All right. 10 Chattanooga police officers have been reassigned to non-enforcement position. But they're liars. If you lie on a job application, that's grounds for termination. If you lie on a job application, but you lied on the job where your lies can get somebody life in prison, but you just get reassigned. They are protecting a system. These actions protect a system of white supremacy from the doggone Caucasian News Network to the police department not firing these devils. Okay? This is a shield to keep the system to protect the system. All right? They're not going to tell you what it is. You have to read through the lines. Or should I say, in this case, you have to read through the lies. Yep. List of officers who sustain allegations. Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. 10. Think about that. So it must be police procedure, police policy to lie. 10. Okay, where is the Justice Department on some kind of regulation of balancing to keep these police in check? Where is Biden's Justice Department? Huh? What Congress at? Where the House and the Senate at? Huh? You got police planting drugs all over the stuff. And there is no legislation. What a tough on crime at when it's them, huh? Let me see what this say. See, found this. Wasn't even really looking for it. Oh, I seen this video when it first come out. Now look. Did cop plant evidence? See, this is the Caucasian BS network. All right, let's see what it says.
Baltimore police are investigating video that appears to show an officer planting evidence in a drug case. He places a can in a trash-filled lot, seemingly unaware his body camera is recording. Moments later, he retrieves the can, which contained a bag of white capsules. Prosecutors have now dropped charges against the man arrested for drugs.
Okay.
Well, tonight we're learning new information about the FBI search at former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate.
I don't care nothing about Trump. All right. Now, they dropped the charges. But the Caucasian news propaganda, CBS, coming up with BS. Continuous BS. Talking about, let me refresh the page. Did he plant drugs? See, body cam video shows police officer planting drugs. Okay. But look right here, though. That's all. That's all. Let me show you. There's some more stuff they got. It's all kind of videos of these police. Let's see what this is. Look at this. Just look. Here's another video. Ain't no tough on crime when it comes to the criminals. Look at this stuff. Let me see if it's the same video. I hope it's a different video. Where the video at? All right, let me move on. I don't know where the video at. Let me read down. Maybe it's down here somewhere. It's on Twitter. Let me see. I know it got some volume. Hold on.
No crack in that bag. That no crack. Man, come on, man. You serious? Man, no crack in that bag, man. Y'all beat the fuck out of me for nothing. Man, what a crack at?
He just put it, yeah, he just, I'm recording. I'm recording.
No, she recorded. She recorded. She recorded. She recorded. She recorded. Get out the way. Run, Greg. Go inside. Go inside. No crack in that bag. That no crack. Man, come on, man. You serious? Man, no crack in that bag, man. Y'all beat the fuck out of me for nothing. Man, what a crack at?
He just put it, yeah, he just, I'm recording. I'm recording.
No, she recorded. She recorded. She recorded. She recorded. She recorded. Get out the way. Run, Greg. Go inside.
Y'all see the mess. See, if black folks criminals, you don't have to plant nothing. Because we just tearing the door down to go to prison. You don't have to help black folks go to jail because we criminals. Meanwhile, you got this opioid epidemic. If y'all that desperate for money, just go over there and get some of that money. Instead over here trying to manufacture some stuff on us. Oh, don't forget the bait truck. Don't forget the bait truck. I wonder where they put the bait truck in a neighborhood full of white drug addicts. I done went from news to history, I guess. Y'all remember the bait truck? See, black folks ain't going out to steal. So you're gonna haul a whole semi truck full of Nikes in there, so they'll come in to steal. But black folks are criminals. As long as they get away with calling us criminals, no one cares when we die. Family, that's the point. They started labeling us as soon as slavery was abolished. They started labeling us as criminals so they could re-enslave us to build railroads, to build factories, to build up the infrastructure. Because the 13th Amendment says you can have slaves if they got a criminal record. So what we going to do, we going to give y'all a record. We going to help y'all become slaves by planting evidence and lying. Okay? Taking advantage of your poverty. Okay. Let me get back over here on the rest of the news. You know what? He killed, he come out light. He done killed 3 police and a canine kill. Okay? He come out light. He'll live. All right. Let me see what I got now. Off-duty police officer refused breath test after fracturing. This is the police breaking the law. A toddler skull in rear end crash. Police tested the boy's dad for alcohol, not the cop. Let me see what this is. I just put this up here. Woo. Let me go back. Ain't no sound. Okay. That's a policeman. Off-duty officer. Drinking and driving. refused a breath test after fracturing a toddler's skull. This must have been a white baby. A toddler's skull in a rear-end crash. Police tested the boy's dad for alcohol, not the cop. How is you going to look at the video? How is you going to test the dad when the police the one hit him? So they gonna test the dad driving the car for alcohol, but they're not gonna test him. Now, if the scale's balanced, then you might want to test it both of them. It'll look better. Anyway, look, let me see. That's the same place I just looked. Or maybe this is another one. Hold on. I mean, it might be the same thing. What's going on here? Let me close that out. It blacked out. Let me go ahead on. Yeah. Okay, here's some old police brutality. 2 officers, two others come forward.
This is Rachel. Rachel is a science teacher.
Come forward. Let me just mute that. Hold on. Let that play. Come forward accusing Arkansas deputy seen in video of arrest. This is after they beat a black man. Okay, hold on. Let me skip that. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. All right. They had beat a black man first from South Carolina. Let me see if they're going to mention that. I didn't watch this video. Or maybe I did. I forgot. Hold on.
Claims of excessive force in Crawford County.
Yeah, according to lawyers, those claims all happening in the last month and involving the same deputy, Deputy Levi White.
Now, Levi White is one of the deputies on suspension for an excessive force investigation after this video.
That's a black man they beating down now. See? Cowards. Yeah, that's why I added this video. I saw this. Yeah. Cowards. It take 3 of them. See? This is Arkansas.
But first, breaking this afternoon, 2 more claims of excessive force in Crawford County.
Yeah, according to lawyers, those claims all happening in the last month and involving the same deputy, Deputy Levi White.
Now, Levi White is one of the deputies on suspension for an excessive force investigation after this video right here circulated on Sunday. Seen here, White is on the left-hand side in the arrest of 27.
Oh, he white. It don't matter. They still some cowards. I thought it was a black guy. Okay. I stand corrected then. If I say anything not true, y'all correct me. They still some maggots. That's right. That's right.
7-year-old Randall Worcester.
The same lawyers representing Worcester say they're now representing 3 other clients claiming excessive force by Deputy Levi White when he was present.
Now, this video is of Tammy Nelson. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Showing video she took during her encounter with who she says is Deputy White. You can see the video there. Her phone is thrown to the ground, but still picks up audio. She said that during that encounter, he lifted her up in the air, kneeing her and twisting her arm.
Humiliated, disrespected, violated. I'm on my back. There's nothing. Cover me. He's right here on top of me.
Nelson did say she reached out to the sheriff concerned with excessive force, but was told she was resisting arrest. And she says nothing happened or was documented. Coming up tonight at 5, we break down that video Wallace took, showing you on air. Plus, hear from the lawyers and the other man saying excessive force was used in his arrest. by that same deputy.
Now, we have reached out to the Crawford County Sheriff and the attorney representing Deputy Levi White on these new allegations, but have not yet received a response.
As soon as we do hear from them, we'll, of course, update the story on air and on our website at 5newsonline.com. Meanwhile, there are multiple investigations underway right now into Crawford County's use of force stemming from that incident on Sunday.
The Department of Justice is doing a federal civil rights investigation into the actions caught on camera. Now, this is separate from the state's probe into the case.
5 News reached out to get your answers.
All this is political theater. They got them elections coming up. They trying to fool Negroes like they're doing. So they're not doing anything. How you gonna have a bill named after Emmett Till and not arrest the people that had him killed? Let me say that again. How you gonna have a bill named after Emmett Till and don't arrest the woman that had him killed? And she had a warrant. How many of y'all ever heard of a black person having a warrant and they letting it go? Huh? That warrant means you going now or whenever. They just arrested a black man. He had killed somebody like 20-something years ago. And they arrested him. Oh, I forgot. I said a black man. Okay. Never mind.
Your questions answered on what it could mean with multiple investigations.
Jose Carranza joins us now from Crawford County. Jose.
The prosecuting attorney's office said that they were aware of the video and that it is not indicative of what.
Okay, that's enough. That's the same. They talking about the same police. I thought it was a different story. Okay. Ain't nothing going on. He ain't in no cuffs. If he in some cuffs, y'all let me know. All right. Pennsylvania man purchased human body parts online. Yeah, they promote them officers, Dwayne Williams. You do dirt, they promote you. Man bought human body parts. Now I want y'all to keep in mind all these. Matter of fact, let me just type it in here so can y'all figure out what I'm finna type for I type. Look, you got missing folks. You got missing people. You got missing women. Let's see. Thousands of black people missing. All right. Well, let me go back. If it ain't private, probably the feds on the other side. All right, though. Y'all see what it is, okay? Let me see what they're saying.
You met. The former Cumberland County man police say was trying to buy stolen brains, a heart, and other body parts is expected back in court next month. 40-year-old.
He trying to buy brains, a heart. That's organ harvesting. That's organ harvesting. In order for people to buy, somebody got to be selling. In order for them to sell, somebody got to die. See what I'm talking about? And this guy looking like a devil.
The former Cumberland County man police say was trying to buy stolen brains, a heart, and other body parts is expected back in court next month. 40-year-old Jeremy Polly is charged with receiving stolen property and abuse of a corpse. His preliminary hearing to determine if there is enough evidence to go to trial is set for.
Okay, he received stolen property. Where did he get it from? Huh? Somebody else needs to be arrested. Where did he get it from? How far did the rabbit hole, and where did they get it from? If he received stolen heart and brains, okay, where did he get them from? Okay, and where did they get it from? Okay, and who died? Okay, do a DNA check and see if who that is. See if you can find out who that is. Do a DNA search. See, yeah. Do a DNA search. If somebody got missing family or something, all that DNA y'all storing up, they can find out who organ it is. See, all this DNA they storing up, oh, they can find out who brain and heart that was he got. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got spikes in his head. But you know, I'm not going too much. He just showing outside what he is inside. So I see some of these guys, and I can look at their demeanor. You might have to watch them with your back turned. But a lot of them is putting up a facade. But this one guy here, he appears to be the real thing.
September 14th. The district attorney says police found the remains in a home in Enola. Investigators say Polly bought the body parts via Facebook Messenger from a woman in Arkansas who worked for a mortuary service at the University of Arkansas. Then,
okay. She's working for a mortuary, University of Arkansas. Mortuary. I'm trying to see. I'm just trying to see. Where's they getting these bodies from, family? Anybody at the sound of my voice, if y'all get somewhere near this, people, anybody, whoever will, y'all see can y'all get a DNA sample of who these body parts. You ain't gotta say nothing. Yeah, be careful though, because you might end up on the table with them. But nevertheless, I'm curious as why they got a mortuary at a university. Where they getting these bodies from? Maybe somebody dedicate their body to science. But let me rewind it back. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Maybe I need to lay down.
the district attorney says police found the remains in a home in Enola. Investigators say Polly bought the body parts via Facebook Messenger from.
Okay. If he bought them parts, then there's some more charges on the seller. If it's illegal for him to buy them, then it's illegal for whoever sold them to sell them, right? Need to figure out that name.
Found the remains in a home in Enola. Investigators say Polly bought the body parts via Facebook Messenger from a woman in Arkansas who worked for a mortuary service at the University of Arkansas. Then
I'm waiting for a name. I'm waiting for the name of the woman in Arkansas at the university. I didn't hear no name. I didn't hear no name. Did y'all hear a name?
In a home in Enola. Investigators say Polly bought the body parts via Facebook Messenger from a woman in Arkansas who worked for a mortuary service at the University of Arkansas. Then the FBI intercepted a new shipment of body parts in Scranton through the Postal Service, which police say Polly bought for $4,000. This story has raised a lot of questions about the legality of buying and selling body parts. News 8's Ed Weinstock takes a closer look.
You can have a body part in your home. You can have a mummy in your home.
But Dauphin County Coroner Graham Hedrick says you have to follow the law when you buy body parts. A family could donate them to a research organization or to anybody.
They could donate a brain of the deceased if they signed a transfer and there were permissions given.
As a coroner and forensic teacher, Hetrick is among those who collect bones. He was shocked when he heard a man was arrested for dealing with stolen body parts.
The collection or theft of body parts is illegal.
Hetrick says there is a big market for body parts, and he says some of it is tied to satanic rituals.
If you see one of
he says satanic rituals. This guy looked like a darn, he trying to look like a devil. Sometimes what you see is what you get. Sometimes people look like that and they just try to look tough. But sometimes what you see is what you get. But I'm gonna tell you something. The most dangerous devil is the one you can't see, the one you can't tell. All right. In other words, just the Most High gonna tell you, the Ruach gonna tell you when you're in danger. He gonna tell you. All right. Let me see where I'm at. Yes, sir. Thank you, DSB. Let me get to that. Let me see here. Right here.
a cemetery being rampaged, you know, and they're going to a crypt. Everybody wants to collect a skull.
In Dauphin County, Ed Weinstock, WGAO News.
The hell is he talking about? Everybody want to collect a skull. Who is he talking about? Hey, in the chat, if you want to collect a skull, just type in "I do." Just type in "want." I do. If you do not want to collect a skull, put a no in the chat. He talking about everybody want to collect a skull.
Crypt. Everybody wants to collect a skull.
In Dauphin County, Ed Weinstock, WGAO News 8.
Police say the first time they went to.
Okay, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. That must be a white thing. That must be. Hey, I didn't think so. I ain't seen nobody. I ain't seen nobody say they want to. Okay, that must be a white thing. They do kill a lot of folks. They do sell clothing with skulls on it. Why? Think about it. You ever stop and wonder why you got skulls on clothes? Huh? Yeah, y'all ever ask that? Oh man. Why you want to buy clothes with skulls on it? Death. But anyway, let me. It must be a white thing, because I ain't in all my living, and I'm 50. I ain't never went to no black folks' home. I ain't seen no skeletons running. I ain't seen no skeletons in the living room. I ain't seen no skeletons in the closet. I ain't seen no skulls. None of that. Boy, everybody want to collect a skull. The skeletons in the closet. I ain't seen none of that. I don't be looking, but if I've been around, you know. But look at here, y'all. Look at here. Look at here. Who comes up with this stuff? Little League team puts cotton in their black teammates' hair on live television. Huh? Let's look. It was a video somewhere. Let me play brother, what's that brother name? We Woke Now. Let me see. Let me play brother Richardson. Let me play brother Richardson video. Oh, he live right now. Play his video.
That's just Little Leaguers being Little Leaguers. Right
yeah,
there.
Pastor Kelly.
Next week's Sunday night baseball matchup should be a good one. Atlanta and St. Louis. Cardinals leading the Central. They finish up that 3-game series at Busch, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, ESPN, Deportes, and Radio. And we'll start with 6 Eastern baseball tonight's Sunday night countdown.
Why not, right?
When in Rome.
When in
They take
Rome.
stuffing out of a stuffed animal. Is that how that's working?
When in Rome. Okay. No. We ain't fooling around with no darn See, these heathens always see, you don't know your history. They'll get over on you. Okay. I don't know who his parents are. I don't know. Look, see, cotton picking. Hide the African art, hide the black inventions, hide the black history. We want y'all niggas remember the cotton picking. We want y'all niggas to serve. I be telling my wife, I said, look how they got the black person serving. Motisa? You see a movie, all white cast. And the black person got some servitude usually. They serving, they waiting on massa. See, just pay attention to it. You don't hardly see nothing with no black. You know why? Because we don't own none of that stuff. Just look. Trying to tell the children to pick cotton. I just found this. I knew it happened. I knew it happened, but I didn't know it was a video. I knew it happened. And look at this soundboard.
South Carolina fifth graders told to sing while.
Is this a Negro? Is that a Negro over there? Is that a? That look like some Negroes over there. See, Uncle Ruckus can't live around us. Uncle Ruckus got to go. Uncle Ruckus, his wife, his whole family got to go.
Picking cotton in a field.
I'm livid right now.
See, that's why they think they can do this stuff to us, because of Uncle Ruckuses. See, that's why they think they can do this stuff. Them Negroes got to get away from me. I don't want to eat with you. I don't want to even look at you. Go over there with them and pick all the cotton you want to.
In the middle of Black History Month. South Carolina fifth graders told to sing while picking cotton in a field.
I'm livid right now.
In the middle of Black History Month.
I'm African American and my ancestors pick cotton. Why would I want my son to pick cotton and think it's fun?
This cell phone video shot by a teacher was sent to parents.
Okay.
And brought this mom to tears.
I think it's making a mockery.
A mockery of
what you mean you think it
is
is
slavery, a mockery of what our people went through.
Jessica Blanchard's 10-year-old son Jamari says he didn't understand what he was singing. Nor did teachers explain how cotton fields were harvested by African American slaves.
You keep letting them teach. You're gonna be right back out there picking that cotton.
No.
A permission slip sent to parents does mention picking cotton as part of a history lesson, not on slavery, but the Great Depression. For 15 years, Rock Hill fifth graders have been coming to the Carroll School, which was built in 1929 by and for African Americans. It now serves as a teaching center for African American history during the Great Depression and is run by Rock Hill Schools. The district calls this, quote, a unique learning opportunity that promotes understanding about our past and helps students make real-life connections.
They thought it was funny.
Jamari says picking cotton was part of a game. He thought it was fun.
It was a contest. Whoever picked the least amount of cotton had to hold the big set.
Newsflash, young king. It was a contest when they had our folks out there picking cotton with a damn whip. It was a contest. Who could pick the most cotton? See, you keep letting them devils teach you. They think they're going to have us back out there on that field in no time. But they got another thing coming.
Well, there's the...
They got another thing coming. Let me do it. Well, I done played enough of that. Yeah. I done played enough of that. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The parents really supposed to teach. That's why we do what we do. Because we know everybody can't do it all, but we're going to do what we can do. Let me see. Am I ready for that? I went over to Chattanooga. I'm going to put this at the tail end. Hold on. Okay. Y'all aware of this? I know some of y'all done seen this. I done seen this a couple times. Yeah, they ain't going to teach that. That's right, Captain John. They're not going to teach them about the bad part of slavery. They're not going to teach about how they're still traumatizing us and act like we supposed to be cool, calm, and collected. We ain't had time to collect our thoughts. All right? Let me see this little video. Toronto Newsweek. All right.
Healthcare crisis with all the wrong solutions. Hi, I'm Brian Lilly, political columnist with the Toronto Sun. We have a healthcare staffing crisis in Canada. In fact, it's a global healthcare staffing crisis. You can just ask the World Health Organization about that. Canada's not the worst off, but we are in a bad spot. Lack of doctors, specifically a lack of nurses, making the system difficult to operate. But some of the suggestions on how to fix this are downright batty, including giving the federal government the ability to license doctors or nurses to practice in provinces. Why? Well, apparently the idea is
that ain't what I'm looking for. That ain't what I'm looking for. Hold on. That's not what I'm looking for. Man, I hope y'all ain't ate. Woo! People better get somewhere and sit down. Quit playing with the Most High. If you've been listening, following this minister for a while, then you're without excuse. Quit playing with the Most High. I'll get serious. I say that you might not be. Just get serious. All right. Let me see what this say. I don't know what they got going on. Oh, they're trying to get a shot. They're trying to get a shot. I'm not worried about nothing. So the next plague that break out, they're gonna do the same thing. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it at all. Let me see. What is this? I'm trying to look for that video. Yeah, this might be it right here. Where is this? Let me get out of here. I'm looking for the video and I'm going all over the place. Let me refresh. Oh, that's just the image. Man, his skin is just dying. Let me see what this is. This might be a video here. wonder why it's taking so long. That's all right. I'm gonna keep looking. I don't want to say nothing. If I say something, they're gonna probably say some misinformation. See what I'm saying? Let me go back. I'm gonna keep going. They want you to buy stuff. That's all right. Y'all see what it is. Notice they got the black hands up there, family. I'm gonna show this anyway because this is starting to affect our people. But notice how they got black folks up there like it's mostly us. And I was watching the African news channel, and they say ain't hardly no cases in Africa. I'm talking about like single digits. But you got black hands.
This type of large outbreak is quite unusual, and I think that is why people are a little bit more concerned than they would normally be. Normally, you would have these 1 or 2 cases, whereas what we are seeing now is human-to-human transmission.
Look at that. What a Negro representation. I'm saying this for a reason. If you ain't got no Negro representation, what makes you think you got Negro representation when they making the medication? Huh? You do know our bodies are not the same. That's why they use those albino mice, aka lab rats, aka white rats.
The way it does spread is through close physical contact. People who have monkeypox do develop a rash, and that rash, if you touch it, that can be contagious. So it is person-to-person, close contact spread. You described earlier some of the typical early symptoms, which tend to be fever, headache, lethargy, backache. Then a rash begins, and the rash is has traditionally in the past been very classical for monkeypox, which is it starts with what we call macules. These are just red areas. Then it progresses to papules, and papules is something you can feel, it's raised. Then it progresses to vesicles, for which the regular term would be blisters. In terms of the body itself, the classic progression is face and then to limbs, palms of the hands, soles of the feet, and then to the body itself. It was observed and studies were done that the smallpox vaccines used at that time were protective against monkeypox about 85% of the time. However, because these are relatively newly discovered.
I'm not promoting no shots. I'm done with that. I'm not promoting none of that mess. These people is getting this stuff. They having these wild parties and they doing unnatural sex acts. That guy. I was listening to several videos. He had it on his genitalia. He had it down below. Okay. And then he had HIV. Let me see if it's a. Then he had HIV go along with it. Let me see. Okay. This is where it's popping up, family. In the orange. This thing is messing with me. Hold on. It's messing with me. Hold on. Let me go over here. Okay. Look, y'all see where it's at. This is where in the blue is where it has been before. Okay. But yeah. Look. But if you look at the pictures, it's gonna tell you they're gonna have you thinking that all them dots is in Africa somewhere. Okay. I just want to show y'all. Yeah. Let me get off their stuff. But anyway, I saw one sister had that stuff. She said she got it from money. Let's see what this is. And she, I guess the dark is the heaviest color. So Florida, Georgia, Texas, New York, and California. All right. People travel. So don't think because you ain't in one of them states that it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to worry about now. Shoot. Ain't nothing to worry about. Ain't nothing to worry about. Worry about what the Most High gonna do. All right. Let me see here. That's about it, fam. That's it. Shalom. Let me see. It was something I was gonna type in. But nevertheless, our lip look ashy. I don't know why it looked like that. But I got it, but they ain't ashy. But nevertheless, one thing for certain, it ain't because I kissed behind. That's for certain. All right, family. We try to get that. We'll look for us tomorrow. Look for us tomorrow. Shalom. Let me see. Y'all take care and keep your head up, all right?
Gotta thank Yahweh for being the chosen seed of Israel.
You said the floods. Yeah, I'll do that right quick. Hold on. How long I've been going? An hour, barely an hour. Okay. I got to go. My wife waiting on me. I got to go, Mom. She waiting on me. Okay. Y'all try to get me in trouble. Y'all, I type it in. Okay, Texas. Well, y'all see what it is? Droughts, floods, China got a 70-day heat wave. China got a 70-day heat wave.
Has turned roads and highways into rivers, submerging cars and stranding drivers. A state of disaster has been declared as a result, allowing for state resources to help in the recovery effort.
Stephanie Carroll found herself stuck in high floodwaters Monday morning as rain pummeled North Texas. I witnessed the moment she lost control of the vehicle and pulled her out of the car's window to safety.
I thought I was gonna die.
It's just one of dozens of rescues that took place when rain swamped the Dallas area. The National Weather Service says more than 9 inches fell within a few hours. That's about as much rain as the city sees in an.
That's right. Who's on me? That's right, Jersey Dooney. Let me share my screen. Let me get it together. I told you I need to go. Sleep. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear what I hear? That's the bed calling. The bed is calling. I'm gonna play this and then be out. Hold on.
The rivers, submerging cars and stranding drivers. A state of disaster has been declared as a result, allowing for state resources to help in the recovery effort.
Stephanie Carroll found herself stuck in high floodwaters Monday morning as rain pummeled North Texas. I witnessed the moment she lost control of the vehicle and pulled her out of the car's window to safety.
I thought I was gonna die.
It's just one of dozens of rescues that took place when rain swamped the Dallas area. The National Weather Service says more than 9 inches fell within a few hours. That's about as much rain as the city sees in an average summer. The water quickly turned streets into rivers, submerging cars and leaving people with little time to escape.
My tires got stuck and I tried to reverse it, tried to go forward, and it wouldn't go. And then before I knew it, it was just going higher and higher, and I had to open my car door, flooded my whole car.
Some drivers say they waited on the side of the road for hours, hoping for help.
I grabbed all I could that was important at the moment, and I just kind of swam out and got to the side, and I've been here since 2:30 in the morning.
As these weather conditions move further east, millions of Americans remain under flood watches. This same storm system pummeled Utah over the weekend, sending water rushing through streets. Business owners spent hours pushing water and mud outside their buildings. Texas authorities are reminding drivers to turn around if they see water that is flooded in roads like behind me.
Okay, family. Love y'all. Y'all take care. Shalom. I got about 2 messages. Try to get them in the clip for tomorrow. But y'all hold your heart tight and be vigilant. Don't get caught slipping because Babylon is falling.
Babylon is falling, falling down. Yeah, yeah. Babylon is falling, falling down, down, down. Yeah, yeah. And for this we give you praise. Babylon is falling. It's falling, Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling, it's falling, Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling, it's falling, Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling, it's falling, Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling, it's falling, Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling. It's falling, Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling, it's falling, Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling, it's falling, Babylon is falling down. Come out of her, my people, don't be partakers of her sin. Come out of her, my people, don't be partakers of her sin. Come out of her, my people. Don't be partakers of her sin. Come out of her, my people. Don't be partakers of her sin.
Babylon is falling. Babylon is falling. There's no more stalling. Heaven and earth is calling. She was not willing. During her time of healing, she kept on killing all of our children. She has given them strong drink that they might not think. Yahuwah held us up. Now her time is up. She's corrupt. my people. The judgment goes deeper. Prepare our daughters for the slaughter. They came against the order. We gotta get smarter. Come out for her, my people. Then we bring back the order. Babylon is falling.
Babylon is falling. It's falling. It's falling. Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling. It's falling. It's falling. Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling. It's falling. Babylon is falling down. Babylon is falling. It's falling. Babylon is falling down.
Babylon is falling, falling down. Shout out loud. Yeah. Clap your hands. Stop your feet. Shout out loud. Babylon is falling, falling down, down, down. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, family. Shalom. Look for something tomorrow.